You think a tiger ate your ancestors? You're wrong. Early humans dodged lions, survived ice ages, and outsmarted mammoths twice their size. So what actually killed most ancient humans? It wasn't a claw. It wasn't a fang. It was something way smaller, right? And it's still hiding in your house right now. Picture 10,000 BC. No hospitals, no Tylenol, no Band-Aids, no 911, no pharmacy down the street. If something went wrong with your body, you had sticks, mud, and whatever your grandmother remembered from her grandmother. Here's the gut punch fact. Many ancient children died before age 5. Not from animal attacks, not from war. From things we now fix with a cheap bottle of medicine. Think about that the next time you get a paper cut and complain. You probably have a first aid kit in your bathroom right now that you've never even opened. For early humans, a scraped knee wasn't annoying. It was a countdown clock. Because the real killer wasn't strength. It was something you can't even see. Let's talk about infection. That's it. That's the monster. A scrape. A cut. A splinter from a badly shaped spear. Without soap, without antibiotics, without even the concept of germs, that tiny wound could turn deadly in days. Here's the part that should genuinely scare you. Ancient people didn't know why wounds turned bad. Some blamed angry spirits. Some blamed bad luck. Nobody blamed the invisible bacteria multiplying in the cut. Researchers studying ancient skeletons have found that something as small as a tooth abscess could kill a fully grown adult. Not starvation, not a predator, a toothache. Imagine explaining that to people today. Sorry, can't come to the cookout, dying from a cavity. Now picture your dentist visit last year, 15 minutes, a filling, maybe some mild complaining about the bill. That same problem 10,000 years ago could become a death sentence with no warning. We laugh because it sounds absurd. It wasn't absurd then. It was Tuesday. So humans adapted, right? They got tougher? Sort of. They got smarter about avoiding the real danger. Which brings us to another ancient killer, childbirth. Here's the twist that changes everything. Giving birth was one of the most dangerous events in a young woman's entire life. No machines, no safe blood transfusions, no emergency surgery waiting in the next room. Just hope, herbs, experience, and prayer to whatever they believed in. In many ancient communities, a woman faced a real risk every single time she gave birth. Not once in her life. Every time. Now compare that to today. You probably know someone who had a baby last year and posted a smiling hospital photo within hours. Heart monitors, surgeons standing by, medicine that stops bleeding before it becomes fatal. We treat all of that like background noise. Back then, survival wasn't guaranteed for the mother or the baby. Entire family lines vanished. Not from war, not from beasts, but from biology itself. We think of cavemen as the toughest humans to ever live. In some ways, they were just the most exposed. Now here's the reveal nobody expects. One of the deadliest forces in human history wasn't predators, childbirth, or even war. It was disease spreading between humans living too close together. Once humans started forming bigger groups, sharing fires, sharing food, sharing water, sharing shelters, and sharing everything else, sickness could move fast. One sick person could infect an entire group before anyone understood what was happening. And here's the part that connects directly to your life. This didn't stop in ancient times. The same pattern, close contact, fast spread, shaped the Black Death, the Spanish flu, and even the pandemic you probably remember living through. History didn't just repeat itself. It never actually stopped. Here's the quotable part. Community, the very thing that made humans powerful, was also the thing most likely to kill them. The same closeness that helped humans build civilizations also created the perfect breeding ground for plague. Cooperation saved us. Cooperation also nearly ended us. So what does that mean for you, living shoulder to shoulder with millions of people today? Here's the twist that flips everything. The deadliest thing in ancient history wasn't claws, wasn't war, wasn't famine. It was us, our wounds, our biology, our closeness to each other. You survive things daily that would have ended an ancient life. A cut, a cold, a bad tooth. You don't even think twice. Every time you wash your hands, take a pill, or get a vaccine, you're using tools that would have seemed like magic to someone living 10,000 years ago. Modern medicine didn't just make life easier, it rewrote the rules of human survival entirely. You're not weak. You're just lucky enough to live after we figured this out. Drop a comment with the ancient danger that shocked you most. And if you want your mind blown again, check out the next video on the disease that nearly wiped out all of humanity once before.